No, the seatbelt's got my...
And then when we come out there, we do our field quiz to get that over with. Long 7 pages. Okay, you have a look on the map quickly here. Andrew?
Yeah.
The ice blocks that came loose from the ice sheet. Like this is also a reference material here. Basically you have blocks of ice that broke off from the glacier, right? And then it is covered by outwash when the glacier melts, right? You have all the water coming on with transporting fine material, right? And that covers up that ice. It's still cold enough for the ice to actually stay. So you have, but once that ice is melting, right, you have the hollow spaces where the ice blocks were, these indentations basically. So it's relatively loose material. It's all this glacial till we already had as the underground in Bicentennial Park. And then these are not natural lakes.
Action shot. Thanks for the pose, big fella.
Stop. Do not disturb. Stop the sand.
Oh, that thing's trying to get out.
There's dead ants in there. I don't know.
Don't know the species. So that would be a new one, juniper, for the nature walk, right?
Juniper?
Juniper, yeah. They do have berries later, you know, where you can make gin out of it, right? Important to take too. I should clean it here. Really got very dark. It actually does show you a little bit what I explained, where you have which type of wood, right? Hardwood swamp at the lowest parts, the beech maple forest on the lowlands but a little elevated over the waterline, and the oak hickory forests on the highest, furthest away from the water again. And then we come into the kettle hole here down there with the bog. Why is there a relationship between peat moss and minerals in the water? That was one of the things in that introduction that should have stuck out to you. What does peat moss actually do in terms of ions? You were kind of starting to say something, you're not sure?
Well, I talked about how it soaked up the water in the bog, and
yeah, so
peat,
calcium and
Magnesium.
Magnesium. And what does it give? So it exchanges. We have that little bubble. Yeah, you have to keep it upright, I guess, to have water in it. And then you have to compare it. It goes only, let's see, does it actually only go till 7?
It's like a diabetic.
Not very. Oh, you have you have these 4 different colors that you have to compare. It looks like different areas of pH. Do you want to try that one with this water here? Down is much smoother, yeah? So there are these hair...
So the bugs can't crawl out?
Yeah, but bugs can crawl in, but they have a hell of a time to get out because they kind of like... You see what do we have here? Do you see this? Yeah, just in this area, right? And now I'm going deeper than that. one certain depth where you actually have all the roots. You can barely get through. Actually, maybe I should try these poles. Always the other